Good morning, guys. Alright, so I'll go ahead and add my watch list to the chat. Watching NVAX. It's gapping up some, sitting at 228 now. Gonna watch it over that area. VII was on my watch list from yesterday. Reached 64 cents. Gonna keep an eye on it. LBCC. Watching this one as well, over 4. Gonna watch this one. SNCR. Let me go ahead and add my watch list to the chat. Good morning, D. Evan. Alright, so there's my watch list. You see SNCR is pushing up, broke over 9. Gonna watch for it, maybe for a short under 9. We'll see what happens. I also might try to trade the UVXY today. It's pushing up some. Yeah, good morning, Salty. Yeah, market's a little slow. It's been a little slow for a while now. So yeah, I was looking at this. So these ETFs, somebody told me this in the comments section of my video yesterday, but these ETFs, they don't necessarily follow the SPY, they follow volatility. And so with that, the more volatile the stock market is, the more they're going to move ultimately, you know. But there's a few other ones I'm watching. I'm also watching MULE, AMRH, FTFT sitting right at $3, RVP gapping up to $8, NSPR maybe, APRN gapping up some, WEN, small gap. Not too much moving. SNCR, gonna watch it over 9. Good morning, Atheon, RKD. What's up, guys? Yeah, market's a little slow this morning. But yeah, since sorry guys, I was just kind of researching something. Since these ETFs really kind of measure volatility, I was thinking it may be best to trade them right at the open when the market's the most volatile. That makes the most sense. You can see it flagged nicely, pushed up a few times, gave a little bit of opportunity here in the morning. And so I might try to do that today. Look at WATT, went all the way up to 23, and then now it's testing the low. So pretty volatile there. SPY is coming down some. Good morning, JT. SVXY. Who knows, man? Let's see how it's acted. I mean, the market's been pushing up the last few days, and it's still going down. And so you can't use study filters for paper trading, really? Alright, so let's see if some of these are tradable. NVAX is, VII is not, LBCC is not, MULE is, AMRH is not. Yeah, most are not tradable on TradeNet this morning. Yeah, I feel you, Atheon. All right, so let me know if you guys see anything else that's moving. VII looks like one of the most interesting ones. I want it to hold over 50 cents and kind of see where it goes from there. Also, NVAX looks okay. A little bit higher float stock apparently. But another thing I've noticed is that the cheap stocks that I am able to trade on TradeNet are usually a little bit higher float stocks. Alright, so a few decent movers. Here's the Discord chat link if anybody wants to join it. DE. Alright, I'll check it out. Give me 1 second. All right, so UVXY is pushing up some. It's because the SPY is washing out. You can see the SPY right here is going down, and with that UVXY, TVIX, all that stuff is pushing up now. All right, so sorry guys, had to handle some other kind of responsibilities real quick for my Amazon stuff. I'm kind of watching FTFT here. You see the market's starting to fall down some. The market's been up the last few days. I think it may start to wash today. And if it does, I might go long on the TVIX or the UVXY. HMNY, it's moving some in after hours and pre-market. We'll see what happens here. What's up, Guru Amago? The Catalyst Amago. I don't know. I just use Thinkorswim. It's free. Yeah, good morning, guys. But yeah, I just use Thinkorswim. It's free and easy to check. Alright, so I'm also going to be watching NVAX to see what happens here, see if it continues pushing. The market continues to drop here. HMNY, we'll see if how it acts at 950. This is one I've traded before. I don't trust HMNY too much, but we'll see what happens, you know. Also watching VII here. See if it holds over that $half level. See if it continues pushing up. I'll look up to see if there's any catalyst for some of these. All right, so looking up to see if there's any catalyst. I'll try to see why NVAX is moving. Yeah, no worries. All right, so NVAX. NVAX doesn't have anything that came out until day before yesterday. Let's look at VII. I know this one was moving in pre-market. All right, so VII is delivering statewide surveillance solution in Mexico, and so it's a surveillance company apparently, and it's has a big order from Mexico. It looks like that's why it's moving. So yeah, the market continues to wash while the TVIX continues to push up. MULE. Okay, so JP Morgan upgraded MULE to overweight. So that's why it's pushing up some. SNCR is another one. All right, so SNCR shares are up 33% at $10. Up 33% in pre-market after the company announced closing of convertible preferred stock investment by Cyrus Capital Group. All right, so that's why that one's up. Let me see. Any other ones? FTFT. I'm gonna look at FTFT here. Small gap up. This is FTFT right here. Sitting at 308. I like this one. Looks interesting. See if we can get over that 312 level. No news per se on this one though. Morning, Gennardo. What's up, man? All right, so your pennies, JT. Let's look at these. RTTR. Not moving too much. SDRL. I know this one. C-Drill. Yeah, this one moved some. It's up some. I like that one. ENDV. HMNY. Let's see why it was moving. Good morning, Grant. I don't know, Dog. That's another pretty random comment, though, man. What's up? You coming in through with the random comments, man. APRI. Yeah, it's gapping down a pretty big amount. And as the SPY continues to drop, the TVIX continues to push up. SPY's washing out some this morning. INPX. Oh yeah, I'm holding INPX overnight. It's starting to drop. It didn't end up working out, but we'll see what happens. Same thing with CIG. I mean, about a break-even trade on CIG. We'll see what happens with it. I took a really small share size with these two, and they're just not doing what I want them to. Very small losses on both, though. I think it's like a $3 loss with INPX, and then like a dollar loss maybe on CIG. So less than $5. Yeah, we'll see, Atheon. I'll probably let it. I'll probably hold it and try to let it work for a little while at least. But if it starts to kind of crash down, I'll just jump out of it. I gotta get a new computer chair. This one's really squeaky. I'm thinking of getting one of those comfortable gaming, like reclining chairs. Those look nice. I might get one of those. Alright, so let me know if you guys see anything else. I mean, there's a few big droppers. MBRX was a big runner yesterday. Now it's dropping big. We'll see if it reverses some. Let's see why MBRX is dropping big. Yeah, I like NVAX. Not a huge mover, but it's nice and strong gap up. Alright, so MBRX shares are dropping big after a $9 minimum register direct offering at discount. So basically, it said the company had agreed with institutional investors for a registered direct offering of securities with gross proceeds of $9 million. In connection with the offering, the company will issue 4.29 million registered shares of common stock at a purchase price of $2.10 per share, 25% lower than the share closing price on Thursday. And so the stock is dropping to meet that price. It probably won't move at all today. You can see it was up to $3 and then dropped all the way down to $2.10 because that's where the offering price was. And so this one will probably not move at all. It's probably done. Just because it had the offering at $2.10 and you can see it dropped all the way down to around $2.10. So that's what's going on with that one. We'll see what happens though. APRI made a huge drop. I know somebody mentioned it, but I'll look up what's going on with APRI as well. Okay, so yeah, FDA couldn't approve It's about erectile dysfunction treatment in its current form for APRA. And so APRA ended up washing out because the FDA did not approve it. Pretty bad news for this stock. I look for it to continue to drop. Wish I could short it, just because it's, basically got rejected by the FDA, and with that, I don't think it has much value now. But we'll see. It could rebound. You never know what stocks will do. You thought I was old, Atheon? I mean, I'm kind of old. What do you mean by that? IGIN, JT? IGIN isn't showing up, JT. Did you mean AGIN? AGEN? IGEN? No. IGN. Good morning, Vanda. Oh, the squeaky chair, man. Yeah. Some people thought I was like passing gas and doing stuff like that. It's just the chair, Like I can move it now and make it do it. Especially if I like stand up on it, But yeah, I need a new chair. I've had this one for a long time. It's comfortable, but it squeaks too much. IGNG. Yeah, unfortunately it's just not moving that much. It's been a slow few days in the market, really a slow week. ATRS. And we might get some movers. Yeah, ATRS looks okay. Alright guys, we got about 6 minutes left until the open. Dropping stuff. GLMD. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, JT. I may do a power hour stream today as well, even though nobody showed up for the power hour stream yesterday. I literally had like 15 people there, And so I don't know if you guys want me to do the power hour stream, let me know, but you got to show up, And even more importantly, you got to talk, I was talking to myself in power hour because we had like 15 people there, but nobody was talking really. I did have a nice little profitable trade in power hour on the TVIX though. RIOT washing out pretty big here. Look at Riot, RIOT. Big drop. We'll see if it fills some of that gap down. SHAK has been moving. SHAK has been moving a lot so far, and after hours and pre-market as well. And after hours, it went all the way up to $44, and now it's back down to $38.50. But yeah, I missed December, guys. I've missed the huge volume we had in December. Been really slow. FTFT, one I said I was watching, has been pushing up nicely. Look at that one. Looks much better now. Yeah, no worries, Atheon. I was just messing with you guys. Really, towards the end, everybody started talking. Alright, so you can see FTFT's at 330 now. SPY's continuing to drop. Breaking under the low of pre-market again. With that, the TVIX should start to run up. And UVXY. Right, Vanda. That was the days, man. Way back in the day, you know, a month ago. 2 months ago, man. That was great. Any press release that said blockchain, this stocks would just go up $10 in a day, you know. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. There's so many that did it too. LFIN, DPW, MARA. Any stock that said blockchain in a press release or news release just started running up huge. And then it would go all the way back down. But NETE was another one. TOPS. Yeah, we'll see what TOPS does here. You can see FTFT getting some volume starting to run here. Right. I can't forget LFIN, man. That's the first one I thought of when you said blockchain. LFIN, man, that thing went up to 40, and it held too. Look at this. It's still here, you know. That's the crazy part. Like, look, in December it was at 469. It held, you know, and that's very rare for a stock. I mean, and this thing went up to 142, but it held a lot of that big push it had. Like, it was still at 469 on December 14th. You know, it's still at $42, so it held its gains, LFIN did, which is crazy. Right. All right, guys, we got 20 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Hope everyone can make some money today. All right, there's the market open. All right, and FTFT is still on this big tear, guys. Look at this run, FTFT. Up to 355 now. 360. TVIX is dropping big here. FTFT up to 375, huge move. SPY's rebounding really nicely. VII is actually pushing up as well. So we got some runners this morning. Check out FTFT though. Those are probably one of the biggest runners along with the SPY. FTFC still climbing here, guys, up to 380 now, 387. So FTFT is breaking out. CTG trying. SMRT. Man, look at VII, man. Or TVIX. NVAX here. Breaking the high of day. NVAX up to 233 now. Was really considering getting an NVAX. Good morning, Matt. APRI, is it rebounding some? Yeah, APRI is bouncing some. Should have jumped in NVAX here. Nice washout long setup. Would have been a nice trade. Market's being really volatile this morning. The TVIX continues to wash here. Just missed my entry. Good morning, commentary. What's up, man? Good morning, Matt. Yeah, well, the short to get into was the TVIX after this big push on the open with the SPY, but I missed it. Now I think it dropped down a little bit too much in relation to the SPY, so I don't know if I want to jump into it now. Just a huge drop. Missed my play on that one. SIRI. Yeah, it's moving some. GPRO, GoPro. CALA here. CALA is running. Somebody mentioned this one. SPY still holding strong. Gonna watch for potential bounce in the TVIX now. Although it's still dropping. As the SPY continues its climb up. SPY's looking really strong though, guys. That's always good news. But yeah, I'm still learning. So the best time to trade the TVIX apparently is right at the open because it follows volatility. And so the most volatile time in the market is right at the open. In my opinion, at least. In LNK. APRN. Yeah, it's trying to rebound here. Yeah, it had that big volume spike, but it never could really follow through with it. SMRT here, trying. Look at SMRT. May jump in SMRT on Robinhood if it continues pushing here. Get out of my small positions in CIG and IMPX for a $5 loss. Well, I was thinking of getting an SMRT here, but it made this huge drop. Did push up some though. Look at FTFT. FTFT's trying. Some shaky news, D. Evan. Look at FTFT here. FTFD breaking the high of the day. It's at 414 now. That one looks interesting. And with the SPY breaking under the whole dollar, the TVIX is starting to push. INO. We've actually got a few decent movers today. Volume's okay. I guess it's Friday, so volume's been decent. INO trying here. MBI. MULE. FTFT. Yeah, I'm still studying this TVIX SPY pairs trade. Like the volatility is nice, so you can see there's lots of opportunity here. I think bounce plays are probably the best bet for it. Huge jump on the SPY. Look at that move. Thinking about shorting the TVIX here. SPY looks strong. APRI. Yeah, APRI looks interesting as well. APRI just broke the high of the day, starting to rebound after that big gap down up to 120. And this one had bad news too, like really bad news, like FDA did not approve it. But I guess the gap down is so big that it's starting to fill some of that gap. Nice, Vanda. Good job, bro. Nice trading, man. APRI up to 120. Awesome, dude. Nice job, bro. Look at DCIX here, guys. Check DCIX out. I completely missed this one. Look at this move. DCIX getting a big move here. I'm definitely not going to trade it though. It looks a little bit too sketchy for me right now on DCIX. If I did get into it, I'd short it, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, nice, the kid. Good job, man. And NVAX is looking nice. Breaking the high of the day here. Almost jumped in this one. Probably should have. Would have been up about $7 from it. But just hesitated with it. APRI is halted. There goes NVAX. A lot of nice volume today. Some volatility in the market too, which is good to see. CATB, guys, CATB. It's probably a circuit breaker halt. Let me check for you, Matt. Give me 1 second. It's most likely a circuit breaker halt, I think. Yeah, circuit breaker. A lot of decent volume in the market today, though. It's probably one of the best days there's been in a few weeks with regard to volatility in the SPY and in the market. Usually whenever the SPY is really volatile, the market's kind of slow and vice versa. So it's nice to see we have some volatility on both ends. Should have shorted the TVIX when I called it out whenever the market bounced all the way back. A little too late now though. Nothing wrong with taking it slow, guys. And I'm holding SMRT with an entry of about 62 cents. It's at 65 now with 200 shares, so I'll set a stop loss. If it drops under my break-even point, I'll get out on SMRT. I'm on Robinhood with that one, if you're wondering. Yeah, Cat B is looking strong. Nice, strong push up. What do you guys think? I'm holding SMRT. Do you think I should just bail out of it now and take my $5 profit? Or $6 profit? Really, it's about 5. Market's trying to get that high of the day break here. Look at Cat B still running up to 177. Yeah, Facebook me on beginner trading, Jonathan. Here, I'll post a link to my Facebook. Give me 1 second. Here you go, man. Facebook me. I'll talk to you about it. Yeah, no worries. Alright, nice. SMRT breaking over the high of the day. Like I said, I'm holding 200 shares of this one at about 62 cents. So I think it was a pretty good entry. If it continues to push, I'll keep holding until it drops some. But I'm up about a decent $6 or $7 on Robinhood on SMRT now. I'll give it a little bit more time, up to 67. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and bail out here for a $10 gain. Don't like that drop. But I'm still up about $8. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this one. For about an $8 gain. I'll take it on Robinhood. May have jumped out too soon, but I'll take my little $8 gain. Very small account on Robinhood, so that $8 gain is actually pretty decent percentage gain on my account. Which one? The kid on SMRT? It's getting pumped up, or Cat B, CATB? May have sold a little bit too early on SMRT, but I'll take my small gain. Jesse, I'm up like $8 right now. I've only gotten in one trade on SMRT. Appreciate it, Vanda. small trade on my very small Robinhood account, which is only a few hundred. So an $8 gain is actually a pretty big percentage gain relative to my Robinhood account. And LNK still pushing up. It's at 730. APRI, did APRI ever get resumed? Looks like it. May have gotten out of SMRT a little early, but no worries. I'll take the gain. Yeah, we'll see what APRI does right here. Probably the biggest mover though, guys, is DCIX. It pushed up huge and then kind of stayed still, so we'll see what happens. I missed my opportunity for sure with the TVIX this morning. Whenever the SPY started pushing up and flagging nicely, I should have shorted it. It started to drop really quickly though. I just didn't want to chase it. But probably missed some profits there on the TVIX this morning with the SPY's volatility. Yeah, maybe my exit wasn't too bad on SMRT. It's down to 65 cents. I got out at about 65 or 66 and a half cents. And so my exit wasn't bad with my little 200 shares. NVAX making a push. That high of market hours is at 243 on NVAX. It's at 240 now. See if we can get it back up there. SPY, big drop here. SPY continues to fall. One thing I've noticed that a lot of times that happens to me is that I stop streaming a little early, and then after that the SPY makes a really big move, and thus the TVIX does the opposite direction. And so I usually miss the big move, so I may start paying a little bit more attention after, for a little bit longer in the mornings on the SPY and TVIX. APRI dropping here. SPY keeps dropping. Gonna look for a possible bounce now after this big drop on the SPY. See if the TVIX starts to wash some. PIR. Yeah, PIR just needs to move a little bit more. The stock I is trying to break the high of the day here. DCIX had that crazy push and then it's just kind of slowing down now. Later, Vanda. Appreciate the support, man. Have a good day. Have a good weekend, man. I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for subscribing, Beak. Welcome. Thanks for the sub, man. Thinking about shorting the TVIX here. I think the SPY will bounce some. Maybe get back up towards the high of the day. TOPS. Oh, really, Dr. Storm? I hate it when the market's closed on Monday. Appreciate the heads up, though. TOPS. What holiday is it? That sucks. WPG here. Getting a volume spike WPG. Starting to push up some. Oh, it's President's Day. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Jay and Kareem. Thanks, guys. But yeah, you can see the SPY and the TVIX look like opposite versions of each other. This one looks like a W and this one looks like an M. So opposite versions. SMRT trying to get back up there, it looks like. FATE trying. APRI is down to 116 now. All right, so the SPY continues to drop here. And the TVIX is going strong. CYH. Yeah, we'll see if it gets rejected here, maybe. GEN has been kind of slowly grinding up today. SMRT is back around that high of the day point at 68 cents. Litecoin is really meter. Here, I'll check it out. I don't usually trade crypto though. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin is making a run. CYH. There goes CYH breaking the high of the day. It's at 595 now. NVAX is breaking under that low, starting to wash here. APRN trying. BCRX. FTFT made a nice little push. It came back down to 378 now. We'll see if it follows through for the rest of the day and kind of gets another jump up. SPY coming back down. And SMRT is still sitting kind of firm at right around the high of the day. SPY's dropping back down to that low of that previous flag. TVIX is back up over 8 now. See what happens here. MOSY, you can see Mosey starting to get a little bit of momentum here. MOSY. Up to 152 on MOSY, Mosey. CYH breaking over the whole $1.06. CATB trying to rebound here. COHU going down, breaking under the low now after a big gap down. NVAX starting to push back up. RCM waking up some at 520. AVP breaking over the high of the day, trying to run here. GEN has been slowly grinding up. Big bounce on the SPY. CPHI, FOSL, XTNT. Wow, yeah, I missed it too. Big push on XTNT. Looks like the SPY and the TVIX are starting to form a little channel here, especially if it gets rejected at this 273 point, but it's pushing. I retract my previous statement. SPY starting to run here. CYH still climbing here at 610 now, 609. Yeah, it looks like my exit on SMRT was decent. I got out at 66.5. Never could get over 68. ACHN. After that big move in DCIX, it's just kind of going sideways in between 320 and 3. ATOM trying to break the high. Alright, so the SPY continues to rebound here after a big wash. Still up a decent amount on the day, which is always nice to see. Yeah, TVIX has some of the best liquidity in the market, so I don't know why U-Stock would label the TVIX limited liquidity. That doesn't really make any sense. TVIX has some of the best liquidity in the market altogether. It consistently has around 150 to 200,000 shares traded every minute. And so it's some of the best liquidity in the market on the TVIX, especially if the market's volatile, like it's been a little bit today. And so the fact that they would label it limited liquidity, in my opinion, just shows that U-Stock has some ulterior motives. You know, I definitely missed the setup, but it was a very good setup this morning with the TVIX. Looked like a decent spot to make some money, and I feel like U-Stock labels it that so because maybe they're taking the other side of their traders' trades, and they don't want their traders to have some big gains. And I've seen that multiple times with different stocks on U-Stock where they label, you know, really high volume stocks limited liquidity when they shouldn't be. And so that's the sketchiest part of U-Stock in my opinion. You know, it's fine if they want to take the other end of our trades because, you know, let's be honest, it's a good bet. Most new traders fail. But for them to kind of handicap it like that is, you know, unacceptable in my opinion. They shouldn't be limiting what stocks we can trade because they have ulterior motives and, you know, don't want us to make money. That's the sketchiest part of U-Stock in all honesty. And I like U-Stock. I think it's great for new traders, but that's the biggest problem I see with them. I mean, I just think they take the other. I think they take the other side of your trade because I mean, like I said, let's be honest here. You know, if 90% of new traders fail, that's a pretty safe bet taking the opposite end of new traders' trades. Um, you know, I know SureTrader does that as well, and so you know, it's not that uncommon. You know, but it's different when they try to limit the stocks you can trade. You know, the ones that you have the potential to make money on, they limit it. Like that's the you know that's the sketchy part about it. Alright guys, market's kind of slowed down some. I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. I should be doing a power hour stream today, so make sure you join us. Depending on how many people I get, I may close it early. If we get enough people there, I'll probably keep it going until the market closes. But if we don't have that many people there and nobody's talking in the chat, I'm just going to close the power hour stream down early. But regardless, make sure you come check that out. It'll probably be around 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. Market time, so make sure you join us then for our power hour stream, where I might get in a few trades and also look for swing trades. But yeah guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to get an alert every time I go live, maybe in power hour, click the bell next to the subscribe button and it will alert you every time I go live. But yeah guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream down now. Everybody do me a favor and click the like button right now on this video. We appreciate the support, and it does help support us. So, but yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. If you don't join us for our power hour stream, have a good weekend, guys. I see you guys back on Tuesday since the market is closed on Monday. Up a small amount. Up a small amount on the day, up $8. Small gain, but I'll take it. But yeah, guys, have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and good luck.